didn't. Play for the Green Bay Packers, boy. Gotta follow hoop. Ooh, he gonna make the team. That nigga nice. All right. All right, come on.
Here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Simple, boy. Cut up on. Cut up on. Mr. Mason, boy.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. He gets it to Thomas. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Breeze now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
426, I see what time it is. Do you agree, Mr.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nazir Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Man, there's a lot to think about when you're playing quarterback, isn't there? I mean, this is 3rd and long. So your chances of completing a pass for a first down are slim to begin with. And then when you put it into some traffic, you're really wreaking havoc with your options, aren't you? Maybe you just got to heave it into the, throw it up in the stands and make sure no one can catch it.
Son. Man was wide open. I threw off my back. I don't know what Breeze did. Man.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. They snap it at one. Now Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They go play action with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Demario Davis in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
No, yeah. Oh, come on, Coleman.
29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Brees now on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Wagner coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Breeze to throw on second down. Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's caught by Smith. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
You know what? We got a second. I did want to take a look back to the Hall of Fame inductions. Took place in Canton on August 4th. And what stood out to you from the ceremonies, from the speeches that you heard?
Well, for me, beside the speeches, just remembering their careers, I really flashed back at how much I enjoyed watching Brian Dawkins play, and his speech was terrific as well. Robert Dr. Doom Brazil with the Houston Oilers, absolutely loved him as a player. And Jerry Kramer had to wait so long with the Green Bay Packers. For him to get in, I thought was terrific, and I can't wait for next year. First ballot eligible guys, Tony Gonzalez, Ed Reed, and Champ Bailey. That's a strong class.
Another star-studded cast.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Had him again, dude.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On second down, Kamara.
Oh, I should have went to the
He'll be
left.
taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
To throw is Breeze. That's complete to Meredith. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On second down, here's Breeze. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up...
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Oh, got on the sleeve. You saw that?
Lutz will look to add the extra point. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Lutz now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the break.
Ultimate team, once you complete that practice, kicking, all that running, passing, defense, all that, you get them fucking packs, son. And ultimate team, when you get ultimate team, you get a couple of them packs.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now Wilson. Rolling to his left. His throw
I'm going to leave out that.
Steve is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Fucking fire defense, boy. You got to punt that shit.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Come loose. Drella call. Where's Drella?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Yeah, I'm coming, son.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Pick. Ooh, who that is?
It's intercepted.
Can he get outside? Oh, he's trying to get to the outside.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They got ball. They cornerbacks got ball hard. It's going to be like that all year this season. You think I'm playing? You're going to be out enough Super Bowl energy.
You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
They got my last day on the game, son. Oh, son, I'm about to be drove, boy.
And the Seahawk defense gets to
last day online.
And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
That's why they call me the A1 GOAT. For sure, you heard it? Coming through like that.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
The GOAT is on the move. The GOAT is on the move.
The play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze.
Oh, the GOAT had it. The GOAT has it. The GOAT has it, son.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I blocked him up. No, I blocked him up. I moved the Vader. He came around. He worked his way around. Good hustle. He didn't work his way around, boy.
Now after the sack of Breeze and the Saints up against it here.
Yeah, it goes down. It goes out the place all up, really. I know where the pressure coming from. Why you coming?
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Ooh!
He's going to go down again.
Damn.
And they're going to take a timeout
Lamar
defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it
play.
and say we'll see what happens. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett.
I was about to get you out there.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Pause a sec.
So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports.
Oh, then I got the ball.
Coach.
Oh,
set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead
people about to be
set to receive the kick.
It's about to go down.
This is
So
taking
get ready.
about 7
Get ready
yards
to play
deep.
Buku different niggas to do it.
And no run back here. This will be a touch.
Gotta be ready. Don't get blown out. Yo. Yo.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Andrew. Huh? I'm about to send you a shout out there. Yep.
Now Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
What? That's for him. Hold on, Drew. Send you a shout out there. Nigga Mo sent me an invite already. Come on, Drew. I put you through that way.
The Saints on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. And that's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Penny. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Let's get it. 15. 14.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Wilson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th.
LeBron during the Fortnite shit, too. That boy LeBron during that Fortnite shit.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well. Breeze now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Breeze. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Breeze now on 1st down. Fighting through, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, it's Breeze. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. And even 40 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Touchdown.
He takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Mark Ingram taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. What's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Leaves it for Penny. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's a second down.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's Wilson, and he's got his man on the out route. And down he'll go at the 25. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Completes it to Dixon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
She's simple.
Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Alex Okafor in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Now Wilson on second down. Wide open receiver complete. Good pick up there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Steps away to his left. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He hits Baldwin right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
19.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly. Actually build up.